Consider the figure drawn on top left corner of slide. This figure has one element as a resistor and other new element that consists of two conducting surfaces and one insulating layer in between them. Conducting layers are shown in red color and insulating layer is shown in pink color. This is a new element in electrical engineering and termed as capacitor. We want to discuss how capacitor works when DC voltage as shown in circuit diagram is applied. When voltage is applied across capacitor, anode that is connected to positive terminal of DC voltage will attract free electrons and positive ions will be left behind. In case of cathode, electrons are pushed from negative terminal of battery towards corresponding surface of capacitor. In this way, surfaces of capacitor are oppositely charged. That is considered as a distribution of surface charge density on both surfaces. This distributed charge is shown by letter Q in next figure with positive and negative sign as a superscript to Q. This uniformly distributed charge on surfaces is expressed in terms of charge density D, where D is a ratio of charge Q to surface area A. This surface charge density D is due to electric field intensity E. The electric field intensity E is a ratio of applied voltage to distance of separation. These two parameters, electric field intensity E and charge density D, are related to each other through permittivity of dielectric medium. Permittivity of dielectric medium is represented by letter epsilon and is product of epsilon 0 and epsilon r. The equation for such a relation is shown on slide. Amount of current flows in RC circuit decides how much charge shall be accumulated on any one of the two conducting surfaces. This accumulated charge is equal at any instant of time on both surfaces after supply is connected to RC circuit. Initially current is large and accumulated charge starts to build gradually. Depending upon amount of charge accumulated, voltage of opposite polarity acts in opposition to supply voltage. So initially at t is equal to 0, current through capacitor is maximum, but voltage across it is 0. But as the time elapses, current drops and voltage across capacitor rises. This process is known as charging of capacitor. Accumulated charge Q on any one of the conducting surface rises gradually, and so surface charge density D and subsequently electric field intensity E rises simultaneously. When these parameters reach close to their final steady state values, capacitor is said to be fully charged. The electric field completes its path through dielectric medium. Dielectric medium is in its natural state when electric field is absent, but due to electric field some change occurs in dielectric medium. Atoms and molecules of dielectric medium have positive and negative charges whose centers are coinciding when material is in its neutral state. As the intensity of electric field intensity rises, the centers of positive and negative charges displace from each other. The distance of separation between centers and charge accumulated with center is represented in the form of electric dipole. The number of dipoles created due to existence of electric field is measure of energy stored in dielectric medium through capacitor charging process. The equation that relates electric field charge density D and electric field intensity E is modified by substituting values of both D and E on slide. This equation is further rearranged to connect surface charge Q with voltage across capacitor V, which is shown in next column on slide. The expression that connects these two parameters Q and V is a constant expression. This constant expression is replaced by letter C in next step. This C is known as capacitance of capacitor. We may see that capacitance is directly proportional to surface area and inversely proportional to distance of separation. In this way, we reach at very simple relation between charge accumulated Q and voltage across capacitor C. Further, if we differentiate this equation with respect to time, then we get new equation between current and voltage. But through differential coefficient. Finally, role of the resistor is to limit the starting current since capacitor carries large current at t is equal to 0.